Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Here we wrap up the homestand with the finale of this two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a dominant performance in his last start. Struck out 20 batters. Let's hope he brings that same stuff with him because we might see a lot more Ks than this one.
So coming to the plate, Ramon Munoz. He will lead this one off today.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, number 28.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Tanaka is, as of right now, the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the American League, and deservedly so.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Jesse Winker. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that.
Fans, it's time to upgrade someone from the cheap seats to the best seat in the house, courtesy of MLB The Show. All right, time to draw the name. And here we go. Our winner is Kurt Kellenberger. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Congratulations, Kurt. You and your family can move down to 4 seats behind home plate. Again, courtesy of MLB The Show. Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder that for the most informative, up-to-date, and exciting baseball content on the web, log on to MLB.com. Fans, do you have what it takes to be a major league umpire? Then come and learn from some of the best at the MLB Umpire Camp. Both in the classroom and on the diamond, this is your chance to learn how the big leagues do it, no matter what level you're working at now. Don't wait. It's the chance of a lifetime. Become the best umpire you can be. Visit MLBUC.com.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ross Stripling will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And there's one away. And he's safe. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's George Springer as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Here's the 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will bang up against the wall. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. And he is in there.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like your fly.
Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. He enters this one 2nd in the American League in round trippers.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
1-1. Here it is. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Pickoff move to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Pitch inside, the throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Springer on third with 2 out. Lined hard toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Throwing to second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball one. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Hey fans, for the latest Major League hats, jerseys, outerwear, memorabilia, and much more, don't forget to visit our team shop here at the stadium or online at MLBshop.com.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tanaka has been having himself quite a year so far. With a sub-3 ERA, he has pitched like one of the league's best.
I think when you've been around as long as this guy has, Matt, you start to get experience on your side. One of the things he knows how to do, he misses barrels. He changes speed. He's up, down, in and out, hard, soft. He's a tough guy to get a read on, and he doesn't fall into throwing the same pitches and fall into a pattern that's easy for the opposing team to figure out.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
1 out, nobody on. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher.
Nope,
I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. The 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 2-2 pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike one. From the stretch. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. From the stretch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Semien's off and running. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them two guys in scoring position.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number two. The 1-2. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he fouls this one off. McCann, the runner at third. Semien is at second with nobody out. And He'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped him up. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
2-1 the count. Here's the 2-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Second and third, 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. The 3-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Winker is in pursuit. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mitch Haniger becomes the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fastball well outside. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another full count offering on its way. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already at the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Inside,
and there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 1-0. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. George Springer. He'll try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Here's Brian Dozier now. On the ground near home. That winds up foul. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Springer, the runner at second with one away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alvarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. So striding forward now, Ramon Munoz back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Fouled away. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Striding in, Brian McCann, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. The swing and a miss, strike 1. Semien, 28 years old. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has, being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak roller right side. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-World. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The first baseman, Anthony.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Rizzo swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas, or just Moose for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Zach Duke, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 34, Zach Duke.
So digging in now, David Peralta. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Red Sox. No outfielder, David.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hits this one hard the other way. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second base hit of the afternoon. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Peralta on at first, nobody out. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's running. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two balls and two strikes to Hicks now. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. On the move again from first. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 13 for him on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side, and there's his first base hit in this one. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
In now, George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Again, a 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
The batter.
Digging in, Brian Dozier. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 2 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. So far this year against Southpaws, Dozier has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Sinker misses, ball 4. Now the Red Sox DH, Pedro Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fouled off. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-0 Boston. So striding in, Mitch Haniger looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Ran one in tight that time, as all he can do is foul this one away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now in the box, Devin Mesoraco looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. It's a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it
and he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Dan Otero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set and the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Otero has thrown a little over 50 innings and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. The 0-2 home. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ramon Munoz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has
strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. 1, 2, 3. Go. Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Aaron Hicks will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. The 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Turned on down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Ready with the 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Next will be the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now a pitch away from 21 strikeouts. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 0-2 once more. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit hard, but foul. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. So the Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48.
Stepping into the box, George Springer. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. Loud contact by Dozier, and a ball with carry to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier, the 198th of his career, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. Stepping in now, Pedro Alvarez. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a control-type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Waiting next is Brian McCann. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping in, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
For the Red Sox.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
0-1, here it comes. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. McCann, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers, and the lead is now 5-0. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Mitch Haniger.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
On the first, in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
The batter. The catcher.
Stepping up now, Devin Mesoraco. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Last chance for the Yankees. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.